H.R. 3654, the Middle Class Borrower Protection Act, undoes a bad policy implemented at the worst time. Americans are struggling to afford housing. I'm talking about the loan level price adjustments that the Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, put into effect on May 1st of this year. This policy essentially implemented a cross-subsidy to individuals with lower down payments and lower credit scores. Loan level price adjustments are upfront fees which adjust the final interest rate charged on mortgage loans based on different risk characteristics associated with individual loans. The most notable characteristics would be the mortgage's underlying loan-to-value ratio and the buyer's credit score. While such fees may be necessary for Fannie and Freddie Mac, collectively known as the GSEs, to raise capital and adequately hedge against credit risk, the adjustments announced by FHFA would disproportionately hurt individuals with credit scores of 680 or greater. To put that in perspective, the average credit score is around 710, and nearly 19 out of 20 Americans have credit scores above 680. The other thing is credit scores alone aren't a proxy for wealth or income. Therefore, most Americans would likely be hurt by these fees. However, those with a credit score below 680 will benefit from lower rates than the prior LLPA assessment. This fee change violates the fundamental principle of risk-based pricing. Lower risk borrowers should pay lower prices than higher risk borrowers for access to the same credit. For the FHFA's opaque approach to assessing LLPAs, the result of their new policies speak for themselves. The Middle Class Borrower Protection Act would reinstate the old LLPA prices that were in effect prior to May 1st, while also directing the Government Accounting Office to complete an independent study of the processes and data used by FFA to change the prices, including the impact of those changes on the safety and soundness of the GSEs, which I'll add have been in conservatorship under the federal government for 15 years. Then GAO would report to Congress within 1 year of the study. FHFA would be prohibited from changing the LLPAs until 90 days after the report, after which it would be required to, 1, follow the basic agency notice and comment period for making any new change to the LLPA fee, and 2, ensure that the future fee adjustments be made based on actual risk posed to the mortgage. FHFA would also be prohibited from imposing any new fee on borrowers based on their debt-to-income ratio, which was an idea they considered implementing effective August 1st.
Wow, friends. This new bill is now gaining support from more and more lawmakers in Congress. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez are pushing for monthly relief checks, so millions of Americans may be eligible for hundreds of dollars every month. My dear friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video. Also, do stay tuned because I'll be announcing yesterday's winners of the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. About 250 lawmakers are trying to put the $300 a month child tax credit payments back in American wallets, this time with a $2,000 baby bonus. It is a Democratic proposal with enough Republican support and would make permanent the expanded child tax credit, which was signed into law under the American Rescue Plan. The legislation, one of President Biden's signature programs while in office, boosted the 2021 tax credit, with the most significant increases going to lower-income families with children. And as of right now, the new proposal would remove an earnings requirement from the full credit and then expand the maximum child tax credit to $250 per month. The proposed bill would also continue the Young Child Tax Credit of $300 per month for children 6 years old and younger. Democratic Representative Rosa DeLauro introduced the legislation in June, saying the expanded monthly payments have already helped millions of U.S. households. Representative Susan Delbene, another sponsor of the legislation, called on her fellow lawmakers to build on the American Rescue Plan by permanently reinstating this monthly benefit to ensure that every child in America has a fair chance at success. Representative Richie Torres, a third lead co-sponsor, said, in 2021, the child tax credit reached more than 61 million children and lifted nearly 4 million of them out of poverty. He also added, no government program has impacted so many Americans in such a short amount of time. Major Democratic figures are among the bill's 210 co-sponsors, from House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries to Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Another companion bill in the Senate, which is led by Senator Sherrod Brown, has 40 co-sponsors. It is a challenge to get anything through a divided government, with Republicans narrowly holding the House and Democrats narrowly holding the Senate. The clash of the political parties brought the country within hours of defaulting on its debt a little more than 1 month ago. Passing another tax policy will not be simple or easy. But despite challenging odds, it could pass if it becomes a bargaining chip in spending negotiations that can give both parties what they want: a business tax cut for Republicans and a child tax credit for Democrats. Republican members of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus could be key negotiators in such a deal, and some conservative senators are also considering the plan. In the state of Pennsylvania, Senator Nick Miller, the Democrat chair of the Finance Committee, supported 2 bills considered by the committee to help residents save on their rent, home ownership, and cell phone taxes. House Bill 1100 expands the income eligibility threshold for renters and homeowners applying to the property tax or rent rebate program. Established in 2006, this critical program is supported by the Pennsylvania Lottery. The bill proposes the income limit be raised to $45,000 a year for both homeowners and renters. An additional 173,000 residents will qualify under this new bill. A key component of Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker's tax relief plan will come to an end this week. This is as consumers will again start paying a state tax on groceries, while at the same time seeing a hike at the gas pump for a second time this year. The temporary tax breaks were passed last year amid soaring inflation and record-setting gas prices. Governor Pritzker last year justified the tax relief by saying he and the Democratic-controlled state legislature balanced the budget, eliminated the bill backlog, and state government is now running a surplus. The $50.4 billion state budget that goes into effect this week includes a $20 million investment in a new program to expand grocery access to neighborhoods and rural towns. The gas tax was set to jump by 2.4 cents per gallon last July, under a bipartisan measure that was passed in 2019 to pay for $45 billion in road and bridge projects throughout the state. The tax freeze allowed drivers to continue paying 39.2 cents per gallon through the end of 2022. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My dear friends, thank you so very, very much for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing more winners next Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Sylvia Martinez and Susan 1000. Congratulations, my great friends! To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you could message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed Saturday.